The third perspective.
Ass, man.
The third
They really
perspective.
degrade you. White folks don't believe that shit. Don't believe cops degrade you. Oh, come on. Those people are resisting arrest. I'm charged with harassment of police officers. Because the police live in your neighborhood, see? And you be knowing them as Officer Timpson.
Hello, Officer Timpson, going bowling tonight? Yes, nice pinto, yeah.
Niggas don't know them like that. See, white folks get a ticket, they pull over.
Hey, how are you? Yes, glad to be of help.
Niggas got to be talking about, I am reaching into my pocket for my license. Because I don't want to be no motherfucking accident. Police degrade. I don't know. It's awful. You wonder why a nigga don't go completely mad. You do. You get your shit together. You work all week, right? Then you get dressed. You may say can't make $125. We get $80 if you're lucky. Right, and he go out, get clean, be driving with his old lady, going out to a club, and the police pull over. Get out of the car, that was a robbery, nigga look just like you. All right, put your hands up, take your pants down, spread your cheeks. Now, what nigga feel like having fun after that?
What it do? It's just your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, DC's own, Rad B.I.D. Jones. To left of me, Radical Rail. Jay, this is the Third Perspective Podcast. I appreciate everybody that tunes in and download the podcast. Big ups, you know what I'm saying? We had 30, 38, 100 down plays. Appreciate everybody that's downloading, you know what I'm saying? from state to state, you know what I'm saying? Country to country, Canada, Haiti, you know? Appreciate everybody tuning in, you know? What it do? What it do? We're in a social justice crisis, economic crisis, a pandemic. We're under a president that's impeached. We got 50 some odd days for the next election. I'm black and I'm proud. What it do? What's going on, Radical Real? What's going on, Jay? What's going on with y'all, dog?
Sure. Hey, what was that you just played?
It's Richard Pryor.
Oh, that's Pryor. Early days.
Yeah. 1979. One of y'all got joined in the background. 1979. Richard Pryor.
Dang, that's my man.
And everything he say is on point.
Still on point, huh?
You know?
That's not good, yeah.
Then you hear the part where he's like, hey, white man be like, hey, y'all, and all this shit. And then a black man get pulled over, he got, hey, I'm putting my hands in my pocket. We don't need no accidents, motherfucker. That was in 79.
So you already knew, huh?
You know?
We're in 2020, we still having accidents.
Accidents, you know? That nigga was like, I ain't trying to be one of y'all accidents out this bitch. You know? What it do? You going, what's your day? How your day going, Jay? What's going on?
No, I've been chilling. I've been looking up on my up and down my timeline. Everybody saying homeboy's name.
Who? You say saying homeboy's name. Who you talking about? Did you froze, Jay?
Yeah, he froze.
Yeah, he froze, you know?
Oh, I just seen, see your man had a town meeting out to Wisconsin. He went out there, huh?
When talk to the dude who got shot 7 times.
You know?
How about that? How you like that?
Yeah, he trying. It ain't enough. You said social justice ain't enough to get him in there. He got to fix his economic. Cause I'm hearing we getting a lot of people pissed off about the evictions. You know, I didn't know they was trying to really evict motherfuckers out here. So.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So CDC stopping that, but I'm like, so y'all told motherfuckers to stay in the house for 3-4 months, and didn't expect the rent to be due. Now landlords crying about they need their money, but I'm like, how you gonna get it? And people like, well, they getting the raw end of the stick. Yeah, but the government should have fixed that from the beginning. The plan should have included them from the very beginning. The moment you said we gotta stay home, all rental properties agreements should have been made. Now they talking about they don't want to bail them out. You gonna have to. If we couldn't work because you told us to stay in the house, how we gonna pay our rent? You can't kick us out. I got the corona. Oh, go ahead, my bad.
My thing is, what's up with the landlord having to look at a nigga and be like, hey, what is rent? Like, really? You wasn't on this planet? You wasn't in America when we shut shit down, nigga? You know what I'm saying?
He said he got bills too.
Man, all that shit should halt. He shouldn't have no problems either.
But that's what I'm saying. They getting problems too. And I get it, but like you say, I mean, how you put a family out, young? You know this man work. They told this man not to work. His girl didn't work or his wife didn't work. And you gonna look them in the face and be like, yo, where the rent money at?
Who's that?
That's what they
Really,
doing.
people getting put out.
Yeah, people starting to get put out.
Yeah, I saw that.
Starting to want money. And I'm like, I thought that was a part of the Trump bailout. So now Biden got to fix this too. He got to put something out there because that's the issue right there. Me hitting the street, that's top flight issue. It ain't just a black thing. That's an all color thing right there.
I don't even think it shouldn't even be. It should be against the law to put somebody out in a pandemic, man.
I don't
Either
know.
it's a pandemic or it's not. Like you can't.
It is against the law, but the way that they got it set up so you can get put out at a deadline. The only problem with this is that you gotta pay backup rent. So if you get put out, if you ain't pay a rent for about 3-4 months, guess what? You gotta pay them 3-4 months and current rent.
Now, if you skip 3-4 months, I don't know about that. Like, I think 2 months they should sit aside and let you work on paying that off. and let you get your start from there. Pay your rent. You know what I'm saying? Like
You know how
you can't
people
like,
is.
to pay the rent and pay that back shit, and they just getting back to work. It's just dumb shit.
That's about $5,000, dog, and that's if your rent moderate.
And some
You
people
out here.
just trying to get back to work now.
You know. How
And some
y'all?
people going back to work, and some people getting laid off again.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So I know the casinos around here getting put out. I mean, getting put out, getting laid off again.
That shit on your spirit, ain't it, Jay? You don't like that getting evicted shit, dog.
Oh
That
no,
shit
I've
been
been paying mine. I
that
ain't
shit bad
stupid.
memories. Nah, that's bad memories. That's because you was
Nobody was
able to
telling
work.
real.
You able to work, Jay. You were able to work. If they tell you to stay the fuck in the house and you couldn't work, or your job was a job the corona shut down, you can't throw stones, man. You can't, dog. Cause I know a few people. They're just
I
now
had to
trying to get
throw
back.
stones at the government.
That is a tough situation where you just get handcuffed. For
Well, it's two different situations. You get handcuffed by being put out, or you get handcuffed by the police shooting you. Choose one. It's all fucked up.
but you get handcuffed because you can't work, you can't make money. So and then nobody hiring. So it's like a double-edged sword.
Well, they hiring for shit you ain't gonna want to do.
Yep. Like I seen a dude 2 months ago. I went down to the wall. The guy got laid off. Well, actually, his job went under. Suit and tie behind a computer desk job. And shut his shit down. He was down there at the wall asking him, I clean fish. It's not funny. It's fucked
Dang.
up. But he went from sky high to down low in the
Yeah,
basement real quick. He was in
that's,
there. He was like, man, I do anything. I clean fish. I'll squeegee the floor, all that.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do,
this
dog.
right
You
here.
gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It's either that or OnlyFans.
They put memorandums on that. Females fucked that up. Why would you say if you made $2 million doing nothing and then fucking for everybody else?
But
That was stupid, dog. I done seen some stupid shit in my life.
if you make an OnlyFans, dog, and make $2 million off
$1
that
I
bad
ain't saying nothing.
you bad shit, man.
And guess who's
Nah.
coming after your ass? The
$2
government.
million?
$2 million.
OnlyFans?
And then
That's
show
a bad
shit.
deal.
I heard she was getting motherfuckers. So you
They all
setting
do.
up. Yeah, so you setting up like you gonna get some nice shit, but the whole
You basically
time,
walk her in a bikini or
yeah.
some cereal, dumb shit.
Yeah,
You're not
fuck
getting what
all
you
that.
wanted to get for sure.
Nah, $2 million.
But you already
fuck
paid.
nothing.
You know, contribute to the $2 million now.
Yeah, now they put $50 limit on that shit. I was like, that's about smart.
But I don't think that's fair, man. Females and whoever finds a way to make money, man, you gotta let them make that money and shit, man.
This
You
they
know?
site. It's they site. If you want to do it, you do it on your own.
Yeah, pop a dick in your mouth and you get paid for it.
Nah, you get $40. You get $40 for that. She was getting that real bread for doing nothing.
With
Two.
just wiggling her toes and shit.
Basically,
$2 million ain't no jokes, man.
$2 million, dog. I'm
And
good,
yeah, and the
dog.
government coming after you for that.
I wouldn't have said shit. Hell no.
Basically, how would they know? They can't even track that shit.
They gonna tax it now for sure.
Yeah, she running her mouth. Talking
That's
about
like
it's just a game.
bitcoins. You run your mouth talking about something, you got bitcoins instead.
Yeah.
And you try to cash out, the motherfucker government gonna be up in your ass.
You know? Murder
But I
ain't
do
smart.
feel for everybody that fuck around, got caught up in this shit, man, and can't pay their rent and shit, man. That's fucked up.
But
Thanks,
Especially
Donald
with
Trump, for fucking up again.
not just Trump, the Congress and them too. Didn't they anticipate this?
Yeah, them
They had to
too.
anticipate it.
I'm not gonna let we're not gonna let y'all do that. It's not no Congress. It's Republicans.
So Democrats anticipated this then.
Yeah, the bill been up, passed 4 months ago.
What, to give you more stimulus money or to fix the moratorium on rent so you ain't got to pay?
Well, the thing is, the Democrats
rent.
got it. The Democrats was actually on our side this time go around, but the Republicans kept trying to kick the can down the road so people won't get paid. Now people getting put out, and then the Democrats also didn't want to go on recess. The Congress voted to go on recess, all because the Republicans side.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So now it's prolonged, and they ain't coming back until like next week or 2 weeks.
Next week, yeah, after Memorial Day and shit.
So
wherever they live at, everybody should be in their fucking living room on their lawn. Like, nigga, give me some stimulus, or we gonna spend the night right here, motherfucker. Fuck wrong with you?
they already doing that.
That's what they should do. All senators have people sitting in their lawn, like, nigga, wake up, nigga. We need bread. Fuck wrong with you? You know what I'm saying?
They already doing that. Now
Right.
it gets to the point when you stop throwing rocks in their window. I'd rather do
You
that.
Fuck that. Wake your ass. How you get to go sleep, nigga? Wake your ass up. Lock up.
I'm talking about not throw a rock in the window, wake them up. I'm talking about breaking them motherfucker. Because guess what? You hitting them where it hurts. Now they got to pay for that window.
Get your ass up. Republicans don't care though.
Yeah, not at all.
Now, if the economy start crashing, then Republicans dead. They ready to fix that.
Oh, that's hey. The stocks crashed yesterday.
See, then they gonna come back to the table. See,
Stocks started crashing yesterday. A couple of billionaires lost a couple billions. Zach from Facebook, he lost a couple billions. It's not hurting them, but it's a couple. They losing money. The CEO for Tulsa, Jeff Bezos, lost money.
Dang.
All these billionaires is losing money. They lost about 7. They said that the combined weight of lost of they lost wages is like 26 billion.
Yeah. That's the only time Republicans get up there when it's something going on with the economy or stock market and shit like that. But as long as you screaming police brutality and fucking I ain't got no money, I'm getting put out, they don't give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah, because it's not benefiting them.
Yeah, that's nothing. That's nothing burger for them. That's why they went home. They can care less. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they don't care.
That's all. Now, Q got
Democrats want 600. Republicans want to give people 200.
really nothing. Really.
Yeah, or nothing.
For some reason,
and then they like, fuck it, we're going on recess.
They stuck on thinking they doing some. People just sitting home, fucking with their pinky up, drinking wine because they give them $600 or some shit. Like, nigga, that's not no.
Well, we paying our tax money and they not doing nothing for us. So exactly. I mean, hey,
when it's for us, it's always, oh, where we gonna get this money from? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? When we gotta get bailed out, we don't have no more money. When banks and shit gotta get bailed out, they find the money some fucking way.
Sound like
trillions upon trillions and shit.
Yeah. Go ahead, O'Shea.
But my thing is, the only thing about the Democrats don't like, they let this shit happen. They let Republicans basically control everything. Even when they're not in control, they control the agenda. It's crazy.
And that's because they've been bullying them. That's their MO. They bully. Why you think they always doing stuff for? They always fucking with poor countries, but never fuck with Great Britain or Russia or Hong Kong because they not fucking with them. They not fucking around with them. They would drop a baloney on this shit and let that be it. That's why they won't fuck with them. But they will fuck with Haiti. They will fuck with Africans. They will fuck with them people.
Yeah,
or Afghans or Iraqians. They don't care about them. They just scared of fucking Kim Jong-un and Putin.
But when Obama was president, they had him scared. Well, he wasn't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? So
that's because one small move with Obama, that is it.
They scared Democrats even when they're not in power. That's the funny thing about this. Like, if Democrats got the whole power of everything, they still be scared to do shit and Republicans say, oh, there's no money. There's no money for this. You can't do this. None of this. Y'all big spenders. Y'all this and that. You know what I'm saying? So they get scared to do shit when they're in power. It's just crazy. Then when they out of power, they definitely can't do shit because Republicans don't give a fuck.
Nah, I know.
So that's
And throughout all of this, you see who ain't talking about shit. The NRA ain't spoke about shit since the last motherfucker that got shot last year, and they spoke on that when a white guy gets shoot when they start doing mass shootings, white people and shit. The last time they spoke, but they ain't speaking about nothing. And they the ones that runs the Republicans. And basically the NRA is basically the same people that Trump fucks with. And that's the bigots.
Yeah.
The racists. They all work hand in hand, buddy.
That's for sure. Where?
You know? I'm just saying, man, it ain't adding up, man. Democrats gotta show me something. Every time I try and get on them, you keep backing me up. Well, it don't matter. 45 gotta go. 45 gotta go. You just like you giving them an excuse to be trash, man. You know, they got on up to this. Now, Biden wants some more votes, fix this financial thing. This housing and this market right here, he can fix that. Show me some skills. Now we throw that on the mix. Now you're getting people like, all right, now he can handle the economy. That's important to me. You know what I'm saying? Throw them in there. Now you got more voters going there. You know, jump in front of this. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, like you said, it ain't all got to be about social. But you got to say something about this econ, because this is a problem right here. And
yeah, it's a big problem.
You can't say this shit ain't going back to work, because the store was packed today. I thought it was just because it was Labor Day weekend, but that motherfucker was packed to the wire. They were giving out overtime. We ain't got no people. They was like, yo, you want to stay 3-4 hours? I'm like, yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, I ain't go to my other job too, man. I can't sit in this motherfucker all day. I mean, packed from end to end. Lines all the way down there by the meat department.
Oh yeah, everything back on Maryland in third stage now. Everything open.
Yeah. So I'm seeing nothing but people sitting out
front.
Now,
not all parts of Maryland was on third stage. Some people still kind of.
That's their choice.
Yeah, about to say. Yeah. They didn't look like that today. I saw everybody outside. Even when it was about to thunderstorm, they was still outside. I was like, damn, that's how we go?
Yeah, they like, fuck this shit. They over it.
No, they're not kidding. So I'm like, come on, man. Let's make it make sense. There's money out there. Stores ain't never closed, so they got money hand over fist.
Yeah.
I need to hear from him on that. I like the way what he did when he went to Wisconsin. He talked. That was a good step right there.
Hey, I want to give shouts out to Biden for going down that joint, talking man got shot up. Me personally, he don't have to do all that to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he didn't have to do that.
This shit like this shit. I'll be telling Rail, stuff like this, people don't have to do. You know what I'm saying? When he take time out to go talk to the dude that got shot, that's something he really didn't have to do for real. You know what I'm saying? That I like that. Personally. You know what I'm saying? Because you just don't have to do it.
I also heard from him about more programs and more enrichment programs in the hood. I heard that too.
No, I ran all those joints off on Rail the other day.
Stop playing, man.
He didn't want to listen to them joints though.
Your man hit you with a bunch of BS, dog.
I like this right here. Like this right here is facts. You know what I'm saying? He went down there and talked to my family. Like you can't take that away from him.
Yeah, because versus what Trump did when he went up to Portland.
He didn't even bring his name up.
He went up to Portland, didn't bring the guy name up, and just say Blue Lives Matter, escalating situation. So now the mayor up there got more of a problem than he did before. But the mayor up there, he didn't. The mayor, he went on Trump terrible.
Yeah.
Earlier this week. Then Trump goes on Twitter, do his little bitching, and then he comes back. The mayor saw it. The mayor comes back and goes on him again.
He still went down that bitch. He don't give a fuck at all.
Somebody should have threw a brick at his head.
He's still defending him. I'm here. I think the police shot him up when they went to go lock him up. But Trump's still defending this dude.
They might have said they shot him up.
Yeah.
Who knows? They probably told him to change his identity and hide,
And then the reporters asked him specifically about this joint. And he
like
started,
they did Zimmerman. They did Zimmerman like that.
fuck it, man.
Why is that nigga
They
still
told
alive?
Zimmerman go hide, and then Zimmerman stopped doing stupid shit, like suing the family that he shot Trayvon Martin and shit. Like he oof that motherfucker. Woo!
Zimmerman, need work.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck he's still alive, dog. I'm still
I
all
took a
on.
pair of scissors and stabbed him in his eye.
I had this motherfucker. I had a motherfucking shirt with him on the joint saying "wanted" back in the day and shit. Wanted shirt.
Man,
Oh
he
yeah,
over
when he did
there.
that shit, we was at Smithfield. Dang, yeah. When he got
Hey, I
when he
had that
killed
shirt on
Trayvon.
the matter of fact.
Dang. That's not good, dog. He started that shit too.
Yeah, he basically getting away. He got away with that shit.
Way like a
He got
motherfucker.
he got away with that.
Stand your ground. All right, but let me stand my ground, kill a cop. Oh, you gonna do the lecture chair?
Yeah,
Then
you going
hey, man,
to
mother, she ran for Congress and lost.
Mm.
Young lady got killed. Zimmerman killed.
Trayvon Martin.
Yeah, his mother ran for Congress.
I wouldn't have done that.
300
I mean,
votes.
well, I'd have done it, but the way that they was acting up in Florida, ain't no way.
Ain't kidding.
And Florida's tied. Him and Trump tied in Florida. I think it'll come down to Florida, dog.
Florida, Pennsylvania.
The next night, it's gonna be Florida. What?
It's always Florida.
Yeah,
It's been
yeah.
Florida. It's been Florida 20 years ago.
Cause the states that he squat past on Hillary, I think he gonna win those. The ones he squeak past and shit.
Yeah.
Them ones I think he gonna win those, yeah.
He gonna win all the red states, Kentucky,
I think Florida
Mississippi.
is where it's gonna end up at. Florida. And right now they tied. See, that's the thing. He's a bigot, he's a racist. In your mind, you think this shit should be over. But they tied all over the place, man. The reality is they tied.
Shows you.
No, the reality is that they like what's going on. That's the reality. They fucks with this shit they got going on. They fuck with people get put up.
The debates. Debates is the real meat and potatoes of the shit because you get them face to face with each other.
Yeah.
So really nothing matters until the debates.
And see if WikiLeaks come out of the middle of nowhere and expose Biden.
Because Biden going to debates and let this fool make him look stupid, that's gonna be a problem. Because he ain't make Hillary look stupid now in no debates, none of them. Except he start walking around like a fool and shit, behind her and shit. But other than that, as far as you know what I'm saying, the facts and all that shit, he was just blown. He lost all of debates. But if he get in there with Biden fuck around and get to stumbling, and man start making the crowd laugh at him and shit, because you know he's just a fool. Trump, that's gonna be a problem. For real. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I told y'all before, Biden got me nervous as fuck. I ain't gonna bullshit you, dog.
You got
So,
nervous.
I ain't gonna say he got me nervous. I gotta. Of course, I'm gonna vote for Biden. Of course, everybody will vote for Biden. I mean, not everybody, but the reason why I say I'm kind of iffy with Biden is because the shit that's going on and they allowing it going on, missing mailboxes, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Why is he still in there? Why is the postmaster still in there? They doing a bunch of illegal shit. If Obama was to be doing at least smudge of this shit, they'd have got his ass up out of there. And we all know this.
They're Democrats, dog. He got his whole family in his joint making money, profiting off the government. When he had Obama scared as fuck to even write a book. You see what I'm saying? Like, this nigga was scared to make money anywhere. Because Republicans on that ass. But they let a Republican come in and just make money all hand over foot everywhere. Using the presidency and shit. But let Obama, he couldn't write a book without them getting on him. about the money. He had to put the money up and put in proceeds to some charity or something. Like that's the shit. They ain't making this fool do none of that. Him, his kids get paid left and right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the only thing I don't like about Democrats. They got the right ideas and all that, but they too fucking soft. The problem is be wrong. They're fucking back a pedophile all the way to the end they lose. Like Democrats.
Hey Dre, you know you just made real point, right?
That's balls right there. Run a pedophile and then back him all the way till he lose and shit. That's balls. Democrats won't do that. They soft as fuck.
Yeah.
They had control of everything, still be scared.
The only people that wasn't scared was the black folks.
They
Elijah Cummings.
They let the Republicans take a Supreme Court from Obama, just steal it from them. And Democrats was in charge. Shit like that is crazy, Slim. You got Trump, he done appointed 150 judges. He get on TV yesterday and was happy about that shit. Start ringing them off like, hey, y'all know what I did. Nigga, I know what you did. That's the problem. Hell yeah. 150 of them joints. Happy as fuck.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
Fuck no, man. And I'm just saying, Biden just got me nervous as fuck. I ain't gonna bullshit y'all. He's a fucking loser. He's a loser, yo. In some way, you gotta make him a winner. It's crazy.
So you gotta make him a winner, huh, dog?
Exactly. That's crazy.
That's not
This
good.
nigga's a bona fide loser. Then we going up against a president that's already been president for 4 years. That shit is hard. Hard as fuck. Especially with a clown like this. If we had somebody else at the top of the ticket, it'd be easy. But this right here is just people sitting there, I'll vote for him. That type shit. That's a problem. You gotta have people like, man, I can't wait to vote for this dude. I don't have that out there. It's not out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna vote for him just because that nigga got to go.
Because we know his track record, dog.
It's that, but it's more like Trump advantage. And what I mean by Trump advantage, I mean that he put his head first in every goddamn thing he do. You don't think, he just act. And then the stupid shit he be saying out of his mouth, people actually like this shit, which is a plus for dumbasses like the biggest in the red states. So they love this shit. They love publicity. They love drama. Why you think they make shows like Love and Hip Hop? They like drama. This is it. This is drama.
It's two type of people that like him, right? It's the bigots that like everything he fucking say out of his mouth, right?
Yeah.
Then you got people that always wanted the president to be off the cuff and just fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Off the script.
Shit, saying dumb shit. There's people that like that. They ain't see themselves as bigots, but they like a president to just say whatever the fuck he want to say. You see what I'm saying? And they all in one.
Yep, and I had an argument about that with this guy a few weeks ago that I used to work with. He said he liked Trump because he liked to say shit out his mouth, and I'm like, that's it, nigga.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What about your community?
Exactly. Some people just like the fact that the
I was like, what?
dumb shit off the top of his head.
I was like, what about your community? What about schools and shit? The systematic stuff.
Exactly.
You're like, man, he just say anything. I like it. I'm like,
Yep. I like it.
Hey, I don't even get into stuff like that with people, you know, because it's like real. It's like it's different kinds of people. It's like you be wasting your time talking to. It's like too far over there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like I talk to like what's his name, Big Mike. You know what I'm saying? He radical, but I can talk to him because at the end he really is a democratic values in him. You know what I'm saying? And when the smoke settles, you know, so I can argue with him and get him straight and be like, hey, don't suppress the black vote. But then you got people way over there like Herschel Walker. I don't need to talk to him, you know what I'm saying, at all about nothing.
Yeah, you don't need to talk to him about nothing. He just sold out.
It's just crazy, bro. Now, I understand if you're black and you feel like, okay, fuck, I'm not mad with Trump and all this bullshit. But once you get out there and physically start saying, okay, he's not a racist, he's not this and not that, he was a fucking fool. You doing
No. He ain't no fool. He sold out. That's what he did. His whole family sold out. His son sold out.
Mm.
Saying something stupid about the Black Lives Matter movement. Talking about it's a radical and terrorist shit.
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
thing with them racists is saying. I was like, this little motherfucker here.
See,
Yeah.
real.
No, I'm just like you said, if you ain't gonna be with us, just don't hurt us. Shut the fuck up, sit somewhere, man.
Exactly.
Just sit down and just look.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just look
Yeah.
stupid.
Just
But
look
you
at it.
dividing us. You got us worrying about with the stupid shit you saying. So then we gotta defend it or go against it. When our real target is your man Trump himself.
Exactly. So that's like what's it? Django Unchained. What's that?
Yeah.
One main man in there. He basically him. Basically, old dude, my man in that joint.
So you-
Yeah, Samuel and shit. It's like, okay, we get it, but why you up there telling us that on national TV though? Like, no, you don't supposed to do that. Like, you are black, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you been your whole fucking life mostly, so you're a Republican almost, really. But I
You
get
might
that.
as well told Trump to bend over and count his pimples on his ass.
I get some of the black people that is rich and shit. They've been living around these white people like Kanye and all that. I get that shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you step out and start trying to direct black people to vote against their, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck is that about? Yeah, that's you doing too much then, yeah. I respect you liking whatever you like. You know what I'm saying? But when you jump out and start to direct people against their values and what helps them, that's just dumb.
You're
doing
going
too-
against the values of the political system for the black folks. Because you saying vote for, if this black ass up on TV saying vote for Trump, then you're
Yeah.
dumb man. That's like what Nick Cannon did basically. Vote for Kanye because we need another black person up in there. The birthday party though,
Yeah, that
Another outlandish shit.
they need to stop smoking that shit.
No, it's beyond that now. Now some shit is just obvious now, man. It's just like
It's-
he
come on.
already registered as a Republican now, so it's clear what he doing. He registered as a Republican. They trying to get in Georgia. They trying to hold him off in Georgia. I say let him get on all states. Fuck him. He's not gonna get no Democratic votes. So let him hurt Trump. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know who he hurt for real.
It's not gonna hurt Trump. It's gonna help Trump. It's not gonna hurt him.
I can't see nobody vote for Kanye West or Trump that's actually a Democrat or had Democrat. It's not possible.
Dre, you underestimating the values of Americans. There is no values of Americans.
I like right now we got social justice issues, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you black, you know Trump don't give a fuck about social justice issues. What you supposed to do now then? You see what I'm saying? You have an option. It's like
you do have an option, but some people like they did with Hillary's, like what they did to Hillary's when Hillary ran. Some people voted for these nuts and shit like that on the ballot.
I'm gonna
So
tell you,
that shit don't help either.
They did Gore the same way. Curry, they fucked Curry up with some old Swift boat shit. Then everybody started believing he wasn't even really a Purple Heart, shit like that. It's just crazy. I don't know if y'all remember the John Kerry,
Yeah.
him with Swift boat shit.
Yeah.
Everybody started believing that dumb shit.
That was the last campaign I ever worked on, dog.
It's like that's the dumb shit right there. They did it with Gore too, when he was talking about climate change. They started making him out to be some freak ass nigga talking dumb. You see what I'm saying? When in reality,
he shouldn't even went that route. He should have just went to the political route.
He was a global warming dude. And 20 years later, he was right. It'd been better for us to have a president that had that on their mind, to be honest with you. In the 2000s, instead of Bush. So we had Gore instead of Bush. We had somebody that's ahead of the climate change. It's been a big difference 20 years later.
Yeah, but his wife fucked him. Did nobody like
Curry?
Tipper Gore?
Gore?
Yeah, his wife and his views fucked him. He tried to be
What,
too red, and when blue was dominating, and that fucked
that's
him
when I
over.
found out a Democrat had to win overwhelmingly big to win the presidency. You see what I'm saying?
I don't think Gold was serious about what he was talking about anyway. Cause
No,
he
what
would
fucked up, again, Republicans had him scared to have fucking Clinton beside him campaigning. So he never had Clinton in the campaign. The nigga that left the office with 70% approval rating, nigga. He didn't use him at all because Republicans had him scared. That's what I mean.
but then they brought up
He
the
never
fact that
used,
he got his dick sucked too.
he never used this nigga that had a 70% as he leaving the office, dog, 70% approval rate. He didn't use him at all the whole campaign. Because motherfucking Republicans, that's the shit that blows me, yeah. And from that point on, Democrats are so fucking soft. That's the only thing I don't like about them, yeah. It went on for him, Curry, motherfuckers, they too soft. I think Hillary's about the strongest one, and she got soft at the end. She's about the strongest one out of all of them. And she got soft because she got going into court. They had that bitch in court in the middle of the motherfucking campaign and some more shit, man. They softened her ass up real good. She had to go to motherfucking and fuck for 9 hours one time in the motherfucking Congress. In the middle of the campaign. Just craziness, yeah. And that Republican wouldn't have done that. You think Trump would win in there for 9 hours? Fuck no. He'd been like, fuck y'all. Then they ain't gave his taxes up yet. Like, come on, man.
He still ain't gonna get that up.
Nigga literally ain't gave his taxes up. We don't know what the fuck he doing. For 4 years, we don't know what he doing. That's just crazy. And Republicans let that shit happen. It's just crazy, huh?
Interesting.
That's what I like about see me coming up, black people were Democrats when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? I remember asking my father, what is a Democrat? You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what the fuck that was or nothing. I just kept hearing black people saying that. And he told me as, you know what I'm saying, the party that helping them and all that shit. That's how I learned as growing up about Democrats. You know what I'm saying? But to me, they got to be stronger than this, man. They can't be this fucking soft. They can't keep putting people up soft people, you know? Like, Republicans put up people that don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna say whatever. Democrats put up people that's so timid and so scared to do anything, man. It's just, it blows me, dog. That's how they lose most of the time. They too timid. Like, Trump and his folks would say any fuck, they don't care. You want Obama to say one time reparations out of his fucking mouth.
Nah.
Just out of his mouth one time. A black man in office saying reparations. Can you say that?
Or my favorite one, hey, that motherfucker Zimmerman who killed Trayvon Martin, y'all need to arrest him.
Yeah.
Or when my other man got killed, he let that shit go. I'm like, you supposed to be the front runner. Like, look, man, DA, district attorney, somebody gotta go. Yeah, he gotta get arrested. That cop shouldn't be free. That was vigilante justice. He was out there looking for trouble. I ain't none of that. All I heard was some glossed over statement that just made me mad. Made me lose a lot of respect for him too. Cause if a Negro, if that had happened, would have put them on spotlight. Like, look, this was just wrong.
That's why I want to know about when police officers be in there and they see these white people doing this shit, like, and you black. Like, what's your, you know what I'm saying? What are you thinking about when you see this black person pressing out this white person pressing out this young black dude for no reason? You know it's for no reason. But you in the car hyping it up because why? What? I just need to know. I don't get that part of the game. Like, that blue shit, that's the bullshit.
Blue is a game.
Like, if you're a black man working in a police department and you're allowing bigots to do bigot shit, you literally a coon. That's the definition of a coon.
Okay. I get it. Now I'm gonna hit you with this. You are a big opponent for unions. They get to do all this because they union negotiated this. The no backlash, the do what they want, all that shit. The IA, Attorney Affairs only be the one to investigate them. All that shit is through their union. And until you break that union, you can't do nothing to them. Because all they're going to do is union strike, union want this, union want that. So a lot of shit that you say, they go on, they got shop stewards like yourself who get them out of that shit using the book. Yeah, it's fucked up in the court of opinion, but if you go by that union handbook, they got a right to do most of this shit. And they know it. That's what I'm saying. That's why they trying to get these cases thrown out.
Like choking people.
Yeah.
That's in the book. They can do that.
Yeah.
It's the way they're supposed to do it, but they allowed to do it. You're right.
Yeah.
It's some shit in their book they can do. Us as black people, once we see them do it, we don't know that's in their books. We don't know they're doing it wrong. We just know that's fucked up what they doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yep.
So to break the police, you gotta break that police union.
Now, if you're a union, you're trying to get the best for your employee.
There you go.
Great. Now, if you're in the police department and you got a union, you getting immunity for shooting somebody. What is that? What is that for? You know what I'm saying? Why
But
would
here's where the problem lies. They'll start turning shit into martial law, and you don't want martial law. They can do what the fuck they want to do after that.
Aren't they already kind of doing that?
Nah, I'm talking about even worse. I'm talking about they kicking down everybody doors who's black. Like you'll get a list of name. If you black, you kicking your door down. You gonna shoot you while you sleep.
Yeah, that's just a question I got for police officers and shit. Like, I just want to get into the mind of a police officer and figure out, okay, what are we doing in there? You know,
especially one of color.
Yeah, like what's happening in there? Talk to me, tell me. You know what I'm saying? Shit's just, I don't get it. Because if you black, you can stop most of this shit easy, quickly. Like I have a person that come get his haircut in my shop, right? And he put down, he got a book called Bigots with Badges. He's a former U.S. Marshal. And he left the police force because of bigots. He left the police force to scream on bigots. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm expecting from black people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not expecting you to see and go along with it. The bigotry. Just because you work here and that's your friend now because y'all been in this car 10 hours a day. That's not good enough for us. You know what I'm saying? That's not, who cares that's your friend? You know? This could be your cousin that's getting shot now as a black man. You know what I'm saying? So many people you putting up, you don't know it can be your family. You don't know when you don't even know as a black person. So it's hard for me to understand how you sit in a police car knowing that this bigot officer is doing too much. You already know it. And not doing anything to stop it. So I got big ups to my man. He jumps out there, he writes a book called Bigots with Badges, leaves the police force. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit I'm talking about. If you're a police officer sitting there and just listen to that shit, you's a bitch. Simple as that. So next week on the podcast, we got a retired police officer, Lawrence Hunter. So we're gonna get some questions. We're gonna ask him. We're gonna talk to him directly. You know what I'm saying? As a police officer that used to be there, and just have a normal conversation, try to figure out, okay, what's the thought process for black police in general? You know what I'm saying? So next week on the podcast, Wednesday, we're gonna interview Lawrence Hunter, a retired police officer. We're gonna get the gist of what's going on inside the police station with black and white cops. Now, I'm not sure if he's ready for that type of conversation or not, but that's the conversation we're gonna have. We as black community gonna have to figure out, first of all, we got black police sitting there either egging it on or turning their head to the shit. That's a problem. They have to be rooted out. And they only can be rooted out by the police themselves. Because when black people go in there, we locked up. We don't get to go in there and sightsee. You see what I'm saying? And figure out, okay, how this working, dog. Explain to me what y'all doing. No, we got handcuffs on when we in there.
If you get handcuffs on you, you might be shot.
You know what I'm saying? So that ain't no situation where we can go in there and try to investigate what's going on in these police departments. So the best way we can do that is talked to some police officers that worked in the stations, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So Wednesday, on the 34th episode of the Third Perspective podcast, we were interviewing Lawrence Hunter, retired police officer, sergeant. So that's next week, you know. Then Rail can ask him what's going on with this shit. You know what I'm saying, Doc? And Jay.
All day, dog.
Third Perspective podcast. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
I
You
mean,
gonna have to burn his ass up, real.
Ha! You know?
they ain't ready for that, dog. I like Rabbit said, I do got questions though. I mean, some shit I'm gonna stand by. Now imagine me working in that motherfucker. That's like we working in a plant and we see the horrible conditions and we just looking at this shit like, well, I ain't in the smokehouse. I don't give a fuck if it's horrible back here. That ain't working like that, dog.
Exactly, yeah.
We gonna have to say something. We gonna have to, no.
But the only problem is, I think, because he a black police officer, it's gonna be kind of hard for them to say anything to the union or anybody.
He retired.
Because you know, ain't they gonna do? No, I'm saying if he was in, and he see all the fucked up shit that's going on, and yeah, he probably don't have no choice but to turn the blind eye, because they ain't gonna do nothing but crucify him at the end anyway.
I know what you're saying.
So like,
Lose his job.
right, that's like you having a black police officer. That's like having black police officers at a place, and you have white police officers there, and they shoot up a guy for no reason. They don't do nothing but put that black police officer in the front lines of that shit and charge him versus they're charged the white officers to make it seem like they doing something.
He'd be in the press conference talking and shit.
Right. So like that's like, for instance, the Freddie. It was two shootings and incidents that was like that. The one, he had a wedding and he was at a bachelor party. And he got shot up. That was one incident that they did that shit. And number two was Freddie Gray when they did that shit.
Yeah.
They started putting the black ones up first, and then they put the white ones behind them. But then the black ones was actually charged with some major shit. But then the white one was like, 4th degree, 5th degree.
Yeah.
And then when they go to court, they knowledge the shit. So like the other black cops was like charged with something and they dropped it, like, you know, some wild shit. Involuntary manslaughter and shit, or voluntary manslaughter, and you know, not murder. But in my view, they need to drop that act and give them fucking mandatory police sentencing. Give them the same shit that regular citizens get. Because after all, if they do got a badge, or if they don't got that badge on, they still commit crimes too. I remember they fired over 500 police officers in DC only because they was doing some off the wall shit off duty, like growing cocaine, selling cocaine, pimping bitches and shit like that. Nah, man.
Hell yeah. I want to know what all the coke that they took from people. Where is that at?
They go right back. They
go right back to the street.
Yeah.
Where is that?
Money off that shit. That shit ain't going nowhere.
Tons and tons of coke. I know they ain't burning it somewhere. Where is it?
They either pimp somebody, tell them to go sell that shit, or they do it themselves.
All the money they take from it.
Ice Cube contract for Black America. Everybody know I don't fuck with it.
I know you don't.
Everybody know that. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen that.
Now I do give them credit for doing something, but it's bullshit.
Oh,
as far as I'm concerned. But contract for Black America addresses racial inequality, right?
Yep.
So anybody watch the podcast, I advise you to go back and just look at the contract for Black America that Ice Cube has up, and form your own opinion on that. You know. So this weekend he came out with a symbol for that the contract for America.
It's kind of basic, but okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's the same fist that they use for Black Lives Matter.
And basically,
It just got a pin in
in the inside. A pin?
it. Just got a pin in it.
Got a pin in the joint, dog. Contract with Black America.
It looked like you ready to stab somebody in the eye with that.
Fight the power.
You's a fool. I appreciate you, though, you know? As a black man trying to do something. But it's misguided and it's dumb.
How's it misguided when he has people of Congress helping him? He has state
No, he
people
don't.
and all that. Yeah, he do. He said he did.
No, he don't.
He got activists and Congress people helping him write this.
I agree with that. He got activists doing this. That's why his speech shit.
You can't get a man no
don't
credit,
have
dog.
people in there that know how to write bills, nigga.
He said he was getting somebody specifically for that.
Huh?
He said he was getting somebody specifically
He said he working
help
on
him.
that. Yeah.
Nah, he said he was getting somebody to help him write the bill.
Yeah. He made it, and they ain't gonna find somebody to work on that. It's too late. This shit he done put out now is some bullshit. He should have got that first. Got somebody that know what the fuck they doing. Or somebody in the Congressional Black Caucus, for example. Got a couple of them and work with them to do this. This shit he doing is not gonna do anything. It's a waste of fucking time. Period.
See, that's what the problem right there with Black America. Just what you
Good
just
idea.
said was the problem right there, dog.
Good idea, but he didn't load up the gun right.
Because he ain't do it your way. He did it O'Shea's way. You couldn't handle that.
It's not gonna work.
How? How is it not gonna work?
What are you gonna
He excluding people that ain't really trying to see this go through. And a lot of them is in that Black Caucus. A lot of them is in the Senate.
Who else gonna vote for this shit if it ain't gonna be the Black Caucus? So if he
That's
don't
what he's
find
saying.
him, he
The
full of
Black Caucus is helping them doing that shit.
Nah, Black Caucus work for us. We don't work for it. And that's
They
the
don't-
point he's trying to make.
No,
I'm talking about they helping Q.
Nah. He could have called any one person that in the Black Caucus one-on-one and made this shit out where it makes some fucking sense. He didn't do
It
that.
makes sense now.
He sat on the kitchen table, him and his little brother and his son, and wrote this bullshit up. Then
You don't know that, dog. You don't know that,
Boy,
dog.
he just fucking do
That's
this.
your feelings right now. That's your feelings. That's not facts.
No, these facts. You read
Nah,
that shit.
it addressed a lot of issues.
Can be done. Nothing. It's not even written out so you can put it in the bills, man. That's the only thing that matters. Other than that, it's just a fucking that. It's just a picture. It's just another symbol. Now it's not Black Lives Matter. It's contract for Black America. It's the same shit. You're not gonna accomplish nothing with this bullshit until you get people in there that y'all don't like, but they fucking congressmen and senators that pass bills. If you're not working with them, you're still talking they all the same shit. You're wasting your fucking time with this bullshit. It's just that simple. You sit down with your cousin Ray, and Uncle Tim to write this bullshit down. That ain't gonna work.
For the people, by the people.
You gotta get some motherfucking lawyers, some people that's in the Senate, Congress, that write this, help you write this shit. This some shit you wrote in the bathroom. Shit. Fuck out of here.
The same people who could have wrote a bill delegating this, but didn't do it. You want us to work with people like that, right?
Yeah.
Nah.
Get it done.
Nah,
This
how
ain't-
you get it done? They had a chance to get it done. Why did any of them do it? Why did the Black Caucus not do it then? Since you want to uphold them, why he got to step out here and do it? Why didn't they do it?
It's dumb.
It's dumb because you.
If it
All I
ain't
know is I heard what Q.
dumb.
I heard what Cube said on the radio. He said that they was asking him, would you want this to happen before or after the president gets in the chair? And he was like, it don't matter because every time we get something up in there, they do the same shit, just turn a blind eye.
There you go.
That's what he said. You know, he said the reason why he wrote the black contract, but at the same sense,
There's no meat in it.
You gotta have some backup on this shit
It's
because
no,
he could write this, but they still wouldn't give a damn.
Yeah, him and Ray Ray sitting at the table ain't doing shit. That ain't gonna work.
Now I'm talking about people in Congress still wouldn't give a damn.
If he would have said,
And Trump damn sure don't give a damn.
if he would came out and said, okay, I'm working with this person and that person to write up the contract for Black America, and those people that he talking about are lawyers and people that's in Congress or in the state senate, even the state senate in LA or some shit. Somebody that know how to write bills that pass laws. Then I can get this shit because some of the shit wouldn't be in here because they'll tell them that ain't gonna work. So that's some dumb shit. Literally, simple as that.
So you read it? What's dumb in it? Name
Bro, let's
one thing that's
start
dumb. Name one thing that's dumb.
Let's start with reparations. You see how dumb we getting there? If you start
That's
off,
dumb.
you starting off in La La Land.
Well, first you gotta address the atrocity that was done to us.
Reparations.
Now,
ain't that.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna start because that means you
No,
acknowledging
no,
that you
no,
did something wrong.
No,
You acknowledge that you did something wrong, and you're trying to repair what you did.
you can't do that.
You can, and he outlined how you could do it without having to give us a check. You don't gotta give us a check. If you apply some of these programs, there you go, right there. Read it, dog. Understand it. Stop giving them a pass for that. You know what I'm saying? Stop giving them a pass for that.
You want to
You
read?
ain't
It's
read
right
that.
there. It's nothing there.
All right,
What are you talking about?
all right, dog. It's something there. It's something you just don't like. You
No,
want to
it's
you want
not.
to excuse them for it. First thing first, they do gotta pay reparations. You fucked us over. You did it. You gotta own that shit. Now, how they want to do it? How they want to do it is up to them.
I'm
But
not
that's
one
the
of
first
them
thing.
that talk about.
They will never own up to that shit.
That's
I'm
the
not
problem
one of
right
them
there. That's gonna
that-
keep hate going. That's hate right there. That's like
Okay.
somebody who abused you and won't admit that they abused you, and you looking at them dead in their motherfucking face every day. You fucked us over.
So
Admit
you
that shit.
They're not gonna admit that they
You
fucked us
can't
over.
heal until somebody admit what they did to you.
None of that matters, man. Reparations
You keep
don't
saying
do
that. All right.
Reparations ain't gonna do that.
That's a start.
No, it ain't. It's
It's
nothing.
a start. Yeah, it is.
That's a waste of time.
First of all, they excluded you out of money. That your generational wealth was cut. So
What
you
they
know,
gonna
you
do?
want. That's what I'm saying. Try and close
Okay.
this gap.
What are they gonna give you, dog?
Hey, they could give us starting. We ain't got to pay taxes for 5 years. That start right there.
Who wouldn't have to pay taxes?
All Black America. We don't
How you
pay
gonna do that
taxes.
when everybody done fucking got so mixed up? You don't know who pure black and
Every
who
Black
black.
American. And since you,
You don't
that's
know.
another thing. Since they did that, they gotta give it to everybody.
That's what I mean. That's why I'm starting. What? That's some bullshit right there. That right there, the reparation shit is a no
You know,
win.
you sound like the
shouldn't
person. You sound like the person that make an excuse for them not trying to figure out a way to
That's a
do it.
waste of fucking time.
All
Nigga.
right, waste of time. There you
For
go.
reparations.
Well,
Get the fuck
You don't want reputations? You good with it, right? You good with it, right? You good with it.
No,
You good with it. All right. That's all you gotta say is you
That's
good with it.
nothing. That's a waste of time.
All right.
Do something else. That reparation shit is nothing.
It's nothing. How you figure?
That's a
You was
talking
done
point.
wrong. You don't want to be made whole. You want to be
They
fixed.
can't pay me enough money to make up for that. They'll give everybody $2 million.
That ain't enough, right?
Exactly. Now you get my point.
That ain't enough, right?
Because it might be enough for you. I'm
All
gonna
right.
want more.
But hold up. You ain't get nothing for it. You don't even get the simple acknowledgement that it was done wrong to you. So you
Money
could
ain't
let
gonna
that go though. So you letting
Money
that go.
ain't
All right.
gonna
So that's off the table. All right. Go to the next one then, dog.
Okay, what about? Let's forget that. Okay, that's one joint for the Black America. Okay, let's go to Biden election campaign. Banking for Black America. First bill he got in his joint in the Black America, if you read that, is the banking, free up capital and assets for Black America for small business owners and people looking to Black people looking to own business, startup business. That don't help Black people more than this fucking reparation shit.
No. Who know how to run a business?
See, now you see what I mean?
No. I'm just saying. How would that help more people than that? That's a select few that don't want
Right now,
to.
it's
First
hard
of
for
all,
Black
it's a
people.
select few who want to run a business.
No, right
Secondly,
now, it's
out of
hard
them
for Black
select
people.
few, how many of them know how to run a business? So it's a small percentage of this population of Black people who want that.
Right now, it's hard for Black people to get capital.
I understand that because we were
Okay.
denied that. But the
Okay,
reparations,
yeah.
that helps.
Reparations help that.
That help everybody, not just a select few. Everybody ain't made to be a business person or get a business loan.
It don't matter. When a Black
It
man
does
try to
matter.
open a
If you're only getting help, that's only helping a small percentage of us.
No. When a Black man try to open a business and they can't because of finances, that's a problem. when he know he can run, that person can run a business. What the fuck they got to do with it?
All right,
They
so
ain't
I
doing
want to
it.
run a
They're
business.
not
I
giving
want my
them
money. I want
They're
my
not
money.
giving the help that white people get. That's a problem. So the first bill, you're gonna address that. That's just one thing, and put it up with reparations. That's dumb. Reparations is dumb compared to that. Now you see what I'm saying?
Nah,
They
it's
should
really
just
not. It really is
they
not.
should just, to me, I think they should just split that pie, and they should split that. Y'all both on to something. I think they should just split that pie up in directions, different directions.
Yeah.
Put it
Reparations.
in.
Rabbit's talking about a black business owner or want to be black business owner. Every black person don't want to be a business owner.
Okay,
But we
that's
want
just
our
one example.
fucking money. So if
One example.
you gonna give us reparations, I don't want that bill. I'm not trying to be a black business owner, but you are. So of course you're gonna want that.
That's just
But
one
for me,
example.
I want my piece of the pie. Something else.
Reparations is just one thing. I just gave you one example.
I'm telling you, you compared it, and I'm telling you that's a dumb comparison because it don't support everybody. His support
Why not?
everybody. Yours only support a few people
Why
out of
not?
the black population.
So
'Cause it
tomorrow
don't.
you wake up, you want
So everybody want to be a black
So
entrepreneur.
tomorrow you wake
Everybody
up.
want to be a black entrepreneur.
You
That's
never
what you're telling
know.
me.
You
But-
probably wake up tomorrow.
All right,
You
so how
want
many
to
people
go
even
to
know
work.
how to get a loan? That's what I'm
Okay, hold on.
saying. You bringing something. You bringing
Okay, hold
something
on.
that is hard for a
So-
person to get.
So if tomorrow, if you was to go to plumbing school, you get out of plumbing, you want to own your own plumbing joint, right? If you want tomorrow, you want to start selling t-shirts. You're a black man, you want to start your own big t-shirt business, right?
All right.
You don't know what you want to do.
That's wrong. That's wrong. You speaking for people. See, that's the problem right there. You speaking for the black American when you don't know. You speaking from your experience.
But
How
if
you know that?
You want to do that?
You don't know.
You
Some
wanna
people
actually do that, right?
some people made to be who they are, dog.
It doesn't matter. You want
It
the
does
opportunity
matter.
when you want to, though.
Hey, that should be included with the package. Fuck that. I want reparations and that on top of that. Since you want to be like that.
You start adding
That's
shit
what
on.
I'm saying. That's
Hey,
what,
hey,
that's
for
what I'm
real.
saying.
No. Rabbit got the game fucked up.
You trying to be
Because-
slick.
No, Rabbit got the game fucked up. Before
telling y'all, y'all should just
before
add
integration,
that
Rabbit,
stuff
before
to-
integration,
That's right.
we ran our own businesses, Rabbit. Before integration came, we ran our own business. We know how to run businesses.
No.
No. What?
It's hard to get capital.
Now it is. Before it wasn't.
No, I'm talking about right now.
I'm talking about back
We
then.
did
So
get
you
cap-
saying like they did
we
something
did
new?
get capital. They blew that shit down to the ground.
There you go. See, educate him,
Black
Jay.
Wall Street. Black
Yeah,
Wall
he talking
Street.
about doing something. They ain't doing nothing. We ran our own shit. But when we ran our own shit, they said, nah, you know what? Y'all want to be integrated, so y'all don't need y'all own shit. So y'all don't have y'all shit no more.
That shit down to the ground.
You know? They hate. Every time you pull yourself up, they hate. And they got an answer for that. And you keep getting them a way out of it. They got to pay for that, dog. Money. We was denied money for a long time, young. First, we worked free for 200 years. Fuck that. Then after that, we still had to work for them for pennies. While they paying them dimes and dollars. You letting all that slide. So they got fat cat rich, and we didn't get shit. And they can't write us a check or help us with programs on top of that. When them immigrants came over there, they gave them land. And then brought people in to teach them how to farm. We ain't get none of that shit. Come on, dog. They can owe us. You letting them off the hook. They don't get off the hook, right? They don't get off the hook. Stop letting them off the hook. They gotta pay what they owe. And I want an apology too. It ain't gonna help, but I want you to swallow your motherfucking pride and say slavery was wrong. It was fucked up. You abused, you raped us, you did all that dumb shit. I want a head come out of their mouth. I don't care who a person said. But they washing under the rug like, oh yeah, that shit ain't happened. Man, y'all tripping, man. What y'all talking about, man? We ain't do nothing wrong to y'all. Fuck on, man. I wish they would, man. And that's where the hate keep coming in at. You wonder why we ain't move on? Because they want to admit what they did. And still doing to this day. They're afraid of black unity. Even a faggot who dressed in dresses said that shit. What was it, Hoover? Afraid of black unity, dog. Why are you afraid of something? Why? Why paint us as the greatest enemy of all time? When we are peace-loving people, for real, because I don't see it, dog. Even when you done wrong, they still turn on the motherfucking cheek. Me personally, some of the shit, hey, I couldn't let go. I can't let that shit go. If Rabbit want to let that shit go, that's on him. But like a Q trying, that's a start.
You're not
Stop.
trying. You wasting time.
Yeah, I get it because you want other shit done. You more on social side. He more economic. He like, that's the key to everything, economic. And it really is, though. You control your own money and all that shit. Shit makes sense now. I ain't get it back then, but I get it now. We had more control back in the day of our own money, and we lost that with integration. That's why I was getting on Dr. King. He was so pressed for us to integrate that he forgot what we lost. We had our own shit, so nothing nobody could take that. You were buying from you because you had to. But the moment you didn't want to, and now you see it, because now everybody will go to Gucci before they go to a black clothing store when clothes is closed. But you can't tell nobody that. Oh, well, I got the right to shop where I want to shop at. Or black unprofessional. How that even sound? Before, when you had no choice, you bought from your own people. You got treated with respect. You know you have to put the money on the table because they didn't want to take your own money? Come on, dog. That shit infuriates me, dog. I'm like, hold up, man. I'm giving you my hard, field-earned money, and you don't want to take my shit? I got to put it on the counter because you don't want to take my money. I'm dirty. I can't drink out the motherfucking water fountain. And we gonna just let all this shit go, right? Oh, you can't live in the past. All right, but y'all ain't admit what y'all did. How you infiltrate organizations designed to help us and bring it down. But you won't do that to the KKK. I don't hear nobody infiltrating them. You know what I'm saying? I remember that the towers got blown up by that white guy in Oklahoma City. What happened there? Come on, man. Come on.
Timothy McVeigh.
Come on, Rad, man. What we really doing, man? We can't let Mercury off the hook, man. I get you like to turn the other motherfucking cheek. I get it.
Reparations don't do nothing for that.
It'll make me feel a lot better. I can go to my grandmother and great grandmother grave and be like, yeah, I got something for y'all. I know y'all went through hell. Y'all went through hell to pass that shit on.
You think somebody gives you money, that's gonna be it? That's gonna solve everything?
Not just money. The program, that program you said too, I want that on top of that.
You want that too, huh?
I want that too. Hey, if you want to, I take some land too.
No Biden one.
Nah, I take some land too. I take some land. I want that too.
Biden. You mentioned it too much. Ice Cube was reparations. Biden was the banking.
I know. I'm saying
you want that too on top of the.
Hey, Ice Cube should do that on top of that too.
No.
I want everything on top. I want everything I owe to me. I want it, huh? Cause like you said, all the people died for that shit, man.
No.
They died for that shit, dog. They died for it.
Doesn't make any fucking sense.
All right.
At all. And I'm pointing out concrete things that will help us. Then you will say, I want that on top of the Ice Cube.
I want that on top of that.
No.
The Ice Cube one addresses everybody. The business only addresses people who want to be in business.
Okay.
But there's a lot of people that might want to be in business.
Okay.
All right. I get that. Throw that on there too. Now that's a big issue right there. The fact that your house get appraised for different prices, all that shit needs to be redone, dog. And that means you got to control the banks. How you control the banks? They were redlining us, dog. Well, they kept us in certain areas and then raised the prices up to it. Come on, man. They got to fix that too. It got to be harsh penalties for them for doing that. They don't get no Federal Reserve backing. Shit like that. To make them stop.
Yo, man. Biden got that in his bill.
You got that in his bill too? All right, throw that on top of that too. I need that.
Let me give you a perfect example. It's a black lady.
No, I ain't making a point.
It's a black lady. It's a white husband, right? They live in the house. They get a house appraisal. They married. The house appraisal coming there. They get 100,000 less than when the black lady wasn't in the house. Yeah. So the white guy just sitting in the house by himself with the appraisal and got $100,000 more at a home equity only because he was married to a black woman.
You got people the franchising at McDonald's,
right?
Shit, compared to white people, sticking them in shithole joints, knowing they ain't gonna prosper in them joints. You know, it's what's happening.
It's not cool, dog.
None of this shit is cool.
And it's off the motherfucking Biden-Harris website. You get that now? This their agenda for black people in your face. You get that now? Invest in the community and housing. That's not a problem with you. He gonna build new and repair. Is this the affordable house?
I heard that before.
See, again, Every time
I heard HUD do that back in the day. No.
I
heard that shit before. No.
He get that done. But I
He get
started
that
naming the they talking about getting done. You say, oh, I heard that before. And then all this
I heard that before. You ain't hear about the HUD redevelopment?
before.
Yeah, I know, but I want that.
That's not new.
I know. We need to get that done. Stop
This
bullshit.
new. This new.
No, it ain't. HUD did that shit before. Stop playing, dog.
Who
Back
did
in like early 2000s, the HUD did that total redevelopment and everything. Then fucking Katrina happened and all their money went away and a whole bunch of bullshit, dog.
Again.
Stop spitting the same where Settlement sign.
No. HUD did do that, but it's called gentrification. That's what they did. They gentrified the areas. They poofed your black asses up out of here. That's what that happened.
As you keep on reading, he's gonna say he's gonna end discrimination in housing practicing.
Okay, that's what I want to hear.
Yeah.
Because the early 2000s HUDs did that and raised black people up out them places called gentrification.
They're gonna spend funds for shelters and homeless programs.
That's why they couldn't wait for Marion Barry to retire, and they put Williams in, so they could hurry up and kick all the black people out their fucking homes.
Yeah, all day, dog.
Education. What about education? That's cool. See, that's not for everything. I'm lost on what you're talking about, Real. The reparations don't do nothing for. That's not
education. You want me? First of all, you ain't went on one thing. You went on one thing on Q. You went on one thing on Q.
Right now.
No. You on the fifth side. You on the fifth thing on Biden. You only did one on Ice Cube. You ain't keep going down. You ain't go.
There was nothing to go down about.
Nah, dog. You ain't read the whole thing, dog. No. So you just saying it's one thing, reparations. That's it.
Yeah, I had that thing up there for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, so you trying to say it was only one thing on it, just reparations.
No, that's not.
All right then. So why you keep naming 5 things off Biden, and only one thing off?
It's worse than that. Just put it like that. It's worse than reparations.
It's worse than reparations.
Yeah, it's just dumb.
It's just dumb. And you the expert on this. How? You ain't never wrote no bill.
All I'm doing is giving you what everybody.
No. How you an expert on it? How you an expert on this?
On the bills. This is
but
you
ain't never write no bill. You ain't write no bill
when they get elected. This is what it is in there.
No, this is what they trying to get passed. That mean they want to get it passed.
This is the agenda for Black America. I'm reading this to you.
Yeah, you read it to me. I'm telling you.
That's something different. You see what I'm saying? But it's there.
Nah, dog.
That's what I'm trying to make a point to you. It's Jed.
You tripping, dog.
What you mean?
You tripping. You were comparing Ice Cube agenda to that agenda. Now you're just on that agenda.
Why not?
You want me to say one thing off Ice Cube agenda, and you said 5 things. You said 5 things off the Biden agenda.
No, because it's the website. I'm just going. It's a whole list of shit that you said wasn't there. That's why.
That you just found on the website?
Yeah, I would tell you the other day. It's
so they put it on the website, but they didn't say it national.
It was in the.
You still ain't tell me what part is what speech from him
the
or hers.
Man. The whole thing.
No, it wasn't. They ain't say nothing about that. You showed me the whole convention on the other podcast, episode 32. You ain't say nothing about that.
What you mean?
You couldn't even pull it up. I said, what clip? What clip are they talking about black people?
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah, we went over the whole podcast, episode 32. People, check it out.
Oh, let's stop for a minute. You tell me if I put up Democratic fucking convention, they not gonna talk about black people in that joint?
Tell me what they said. All they kept talking about Kamala Harris and her mother and all that. All right, dog. Tell me what part they said.
What?
This is our agenda right here for Black America.
Oh my God.
Ain't no oh my God. I'm hitting you with facts right now, dog.
No, you had the black lady up there talking about her the agenda for the black people. You had Biden come up after her to explain the agenda for black people. What else you need?
Okay. What clip
is that?
Show me the clip.
Oh my God.
There we go. Show me the clip.
I'm showing you everything right here on the website.
No. You showing me something they put up. They put up after the convention. That's when they put that shit up.
It's been up.
No, after the convention, yeah, it was up. No, I don't know what.
You weren't paying attention.
I was paying attention.
No, you wasn't, dog.
No, I was paying attention. It wasn't up there at first, dog. They put it up there because people was like, yo, they ain't saying nothing about black people, dog. But it's all good, dog. I get where you coming from, dog.
My point is, All this shit right here means something. It's
It
gonna be
means something.
it's gonna be in the system. That shit, if somebody give you some money, reparations, that's over. That's not gonna help your kids or their kids. That's over. That's my point. That's dumb shit. The right to vote, the right to get banking, right to open your own business, big capital, housing. That shit helps you and your kid for generations. That means something, motherfucker. That other shit is bullshit. That's
First of all, you can always open your own business up.
oh my God.
Now you getting a loan is hard as a motherfucker.
Open your own business. Is it going to be a business that can be sustainable? And you getting
Yeah, if you truly know what you're doing, yeah. If you don't, then no.
Thing, dog.
Yeah, it is.
You can't get to McDonald's status without help. And black people don't get that help. That's the point we losing with you. We don't get that help.
We don't get that help. Why not? We got the Black Caucus. We got all these black people out here, right? All these successful motherfuckers. Do you mean they don't help their own community out? That's what you telling me?
Another story, though.
That's another story. No. All the top person out here, they don't help people start small businesses.
That's a different story.
That's a different story.
Yeah.
Oh, you want federal government money? That's what you want.
Right now.
Yeah, you want government money, huh?
Same thing your man want.
Nah, you want them to say, "Oh yeah, this
you want reparations."
We sorry for slavery. Here you go. We're gonna help y'all start businesses again. When y'all already had businesses before, we burnt them Jones down. We burnt them down. Now we're gonna do
business tomorrow, dog, with no fucking money. You can just get an LLC and be happy. That don't mean no fucking thing at all until you get capital, where you can start hiring motherfuckers and expanding. You don't get that part. That's where it start getting hard for black people. Expand part. You can open up a mom and pop barbershop or whatever the fuck all day long. It's the expanding part is what black people had a problem at. The capital, which you missing.
And out of the 40, and that's another thing. Out of all the black people, how many people know about LLC? How many people know how to expand? How many people went to school for that?
None of that matters. It's just one example.
It does matter. That's the whole point. It's only serving a small percentage of people.
Hey,
most people are at the gutter, dog, at the bottom.
What about housing then?
The TV one.
That's not one person. What the fuck is about that then?
That's good. I told you the housing's good if they're going. But I heard that before.
See?
That's what I'm saying. You can credit to something that's already been done. I mean, they said that shit before. I heard that Clinton too. But that's all good. You want to believe it? Go ahead.
Look at the website. Our criminal justice system cannot unless we root out the racial and gender bias and economic bias in our justice system. This is on their website. Joe will create $20 billion competitive grants programs to spur states to prevent the population for discrimination in the and crack down on powder cocaine. The problem that you got compared to crack cocaine, which I think is an old fucking argument, but he got that in this fucking bill that he want in it, cannabis and all this bullshit. But you don't think all this matters. Or you didn't know he had it in his sights, in his bill, in his mind to do.
First of all, you're right. It's an old argument. Secondly, I thought Obama already handled that.
No,
Obama already got it changed. He did. Obama did change that shit. I remember him saying that they get more time for powder at the same amount of time they get for the crack cocaine. So he already addressed this. So you just bringing shit back up again. All he's doing is recycling shit, dog.
Because people like you let Trump get in, then he changed it. So now we got to put that back on our agenda again. That's why.
All right, so basically, when Biden leaves office, all the shit he about to do gonna get changed again by the next Republican, right?
Acting like a fool again, yeah, exactly. Now y'all get the point.
So it's a pointless cycle then, right?
No, if Hillary was in right now, we wouldn't worry about Obamacare. It'd be cool. All the shit that he got in his plans would be already done. That's my point. We wouldn't be going backwards with Trump.
You always go backwards, dog.
One thing I learned, you always go backwards because Trump did make a good point. He did say, because of Obama, I'm the reason why I'm here. He did say that, and he is right.
And that's how from Clinton you got Bush.
You're right about that.
Yeah, so there you go. That's a cycle of your system that you so.
No, if you would vote, he would have had Gore.
Nah, I voted, nigga. I first vote I ever did. Fucking Al Gore.
No, it was still a black problem back then too.
No, it wasn't. They loved him. They loved they Clinton.
Nah,
Bill Clinton was the first black president, man. I love me some Bill Clinton.
Anybody even know Gore until he ran.
Yeah, they knew Gore. They knew Gore and his radical shit him and his wife was about.
That was radical, y'all. Climate change, we see now, was not radical.
Climate change is a myth, dog.
We had a president that was in office way ahead of this shit, we'd be in a better position right now.
Yeah. But y'all don't pick the right person. Y'all picked the popular person.
No, we picked the right person.
No, I didn't. So you honestly believe Joe Biden's the right motherfucking person when you were on eggshells and scared? Let's be real here, dog. You lying to yourself. Biden ain't the right person. He just is
I can give you this $50,000, or I can actually.
Biden ain't the right person.
He never was. That's why he keep losing. I fear he gonna lose again, which is gonna break my heart. Cause I mean we gotta deal with Trump for another 4 years.
Dog, if we get out there mass vote, we good.
It ain't just us, dog. It's a whole Caucasian population he gotta worry about too.
Nah. Like I told you before, 100 votes. We could have found 100 black people to take us over the hump last time. We know 100 black people that didn't vote. Personally. You know that?
No.
I know there's a lot of people in Wisconsin know black people that didn't vote. So if they get out and vote next time, they're going to win. You know that? And this right here happened a couple days ago when Rain Man got choked out by the police.
I seen that one too.
He passed.
They put a bag over his head.
He was naked.
Been back on March 23rd, but the video is only just released now. Drika Duncan is in Rochester for us. Drika, good morning to you. Troubling case here. What more do we know?
Good morning, and so much more to learn about this case. Phone call to police because they said that his brother was acting strange, and this was about 3 hours after his brother had been released from the hospital. But the family says what happened next was unfathomable. A warning, the video we're about to air is very disturbing.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Police body camera video shows Rochester officers ordering a naked Daniel Prude to lie on the ground in the early hours of March 23rd.
Don't move, all right, man? Just don't move.
Yes, sir. Police put the 41-year-old's hands behind his back and handcuffed him.
He was like lifting the garbage can.
What do y'all smoke?
I saw him like run across the street. He almost got hit by a car too.
The video shows Prude yelling and spitting.
Give me your gun, I need. Give me your gun, I need.
As he sits completely naked and handcuffed on the ground, police put a white spit hood over his head.
Oh, my mama blood, they flipping over no grave. I mean that. God bless you.
Later, an officer appears to push Prude's head into the pavement.
Try to kill me. It's easy to love it. My mama flew over no grave.
He says he has corona.
Oh.
But
It's just
he also, I don't know. Didn't tell you anything. You good, man?
Prude stopped breathing and EMTs performed CPR as he was taken to the hospital where he was put on life support. Prude died 7 days later. The medical examiner ruled his death a homicide caused by complications of asphyxia in the setting of physical restraint, excited delirium, and acute PCP intoxication, which could have explained his erratic behavior.
Cold-blooded, calculated murder.
Daniel Prude's brother, Joe, is calling for the police officers involved to be held responsible for his brother's death.
It's like, how many of these joints we gotta watch?
They're gonna get off.
Dude, he was handcuffed. What the fuck? Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: he was handcuffed, like you said, but that bag thing, that bag over his head, that's a different symbolization. It symbolized something like back in the days what they used to do.
Like that. That looked like some shit from 1870.
There you go. That's what I was getting at.
Shit you like right there, dog. That's the shit Rabbit like.
The next move they was gonna do is put a noose around his neck and throw him over a tree.
That did not look good. I want to find a video without news cutting shit off. And
it was snowing like shit over there.
That nigga
it's cold as shit.
That was a March though. That was a while ago, but that's not good, dog. That's not good looking.
It was snowing. That was light snow.
Not good, dog. See what I'm saying? There you go. Now we seeing it so much of it. Now it's either you get numb to it, or it just arouse you so much that you like, you know what? We need to start ganging these cops up, and we gotta have some words, dog. That's what's gonna happen next. Ordinary people, people who.
Man, I don't know what he's suffocating with the bag on him, or how he suffocate.
They put the bag over his head and then they smother him with it by placing his hands over his mouth and nose.
Okay.
But like you said, it looked like some shit back in the day.
Yeah, that didn't look good at all.
And it's starting to become a normalization of this shit, like mass shootings that white people be doing.
But like you said, I think they might get off on that one too.
You gonna get off on that one too, dog?
Yeah, they are.
Because again, that's in the manual. That's in their book. This motherfucker spitting. You gotta put that joint on and stop him for spitting.
True shit. But hey, where's the discretion at, huh?
It's like some of these shit they can do, but if you do the things that they can do, if you do them wrong or do them with no conscience, they will fuck somebody up. Like they could choke people. If they do that shit wrong, you'll kill a motherfucker.
But they do it wrong on purpose too.
You put a hood over a nigga head. You know you can suffocate a nigga easy with that.
They do that on purpose too.
Not only if you put a joint over your head, if it's wet, you can't breathe. So it's snoring, it's probably wet. The joint going up on his nose. You can't breathe like that.
Right. And that's on purpose too. Everybody keeps saying that this stuff is a fear factor. It's not a fear factor. They hunting us down. They chopping us. They trying to cut us down. Every day you see this shit. They trying to cut you down. And you see more and more of it because they got a friend in the White House. They got a friend in Congress. The George Floyd bill, it's not moving nowhere no time soon.
No.
It got to take something real radical, like rail, to move a bill like that and for things to be changed.
I know.
It ain't gonna move until there's a new president. So,
yeah, ain't gonna move in.
So if November comes,
hopefully it moved in.
President, we can forget about that George Floyd bill for the next decade. So we're gonna constantly keep seeing this shit. Police ain't gonna get persecuted or none of that. They're gonna be on immunity. They're gonna still have all that shit. As long as we got this dude as president.
The good news is that the rest of the world seems to think that Congress and the government are assholes.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they woke up, and they need to continue to see that the Congress and the government are assholes. And speaking of that, your boy Trump struck again.
Huh?
Huckabee had wrote a book, right?
Yeah, that's in the basement, Mad League's big singer, yeah.
Huckabee wrote a book, and she said that Kim Jong-un tried to hit on him. So they took a plane right back over here, right? And Trump told her
he should be in a press conference.
Huh?
He tried to hit on her?
Yeah, he was trying to hit on her.
Jeez.
So they took a plane ride back over here, and
this is allegedly.
Yeah, all this is allegedly, but this is written in the book now. All this is allegedly, but she said that Trump told her to go sleep with him. To go ahead and go sleep with him.
Go ahead and take care of him, babe.
Yeah, go ahead and knock him off real quick.
You know? That's how
and then that's when she had, resigned. Because for the longest time, she had his back, but he didn't have hers.
He was like, bitch, don't come and tell me that. Go take care of him. What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying?
Go put your mouth right there for a few minutes. See what happens.
You know?
Nasty motherfucker, Jay.
This is the Third Perspective Podcast. I'm Rad B.I.D. Jones. That's Jay, Radical Rail. You know we do every week. We go back in the past. Freestyles and interviews of rappers back in the day. You know what I'm saying, dog? At the end of the day, Surprise your boy. You know what I'm saying? Now this dude right here, I ain't fuck with him back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
I sure didn't either. I forgot all about him, matter of fact.
You did? Chingy.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
You forgot about Chingaling?
Yeah, getting Chingy at the Holiday Inn.
Hey, so this week, rappers rap, Chingy. Now, everybody don't know who Chingy. Ray, who's Chingy?
Stop playing, dog.
Who's Chingy?
Stop playing, dog.
You know?
He came out, you know what I'm saying? He came out with the, you know, about around the time the St. Lunatics and Nelly and them did, and he had his own little thing, his own little flavor. He could flow too, though. Out of all, huh? I think it was him, then Murphy Lee was like the second best, but
Chingy. Well, hold on. He was the one that got caught with the dude, right? Fucking the dude.
allegedly, dog. We don't know for sure.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Hey, I stick with allegedly. You don't know out here in these days.
The basement got Chingy, and you know who the other motherfucker is in the basement. You know?
Yeah, Chingaling, hey, DTP. Chingaling, hey, check it out. Round here, we do big things, we don't act hot. You late if you ain't picked up that jackpot in your stores, Chingaling, DTP. Big Tigger holding it down on BET. Shaka Zulu and my man Jeff, you know they fan Big Tig. Hey, you know that I don't give a damn. Sometimes I'm off the top, man, sometimes I'm not. I'm lying. It's always off the top and it's hot. It's going down with Chingaling behind me. When I come through, you know I bring the rhyme, G. Mad links on the ones and twos, guaranteed to lose. When my man Chingaling come through, give you the blue.
Get it, boys. G.I.B. Chingy, yep. Man, I've been hitting these chickens, living the life of a kingpin. I'm raising the stakes while making sure that my team win. Misplacing these bastards, leaving them laying in casters. Came a long way from hustling $20 rocks in the plastic. Better move when I say so. Pack up the stuff and lay low. Before I let this cake go, turn your chest into some Play-Doh. You make paper, I make mold. We blowing up like Waco. Look, do I get a break? No, just grinding for these pesos. You think I won't bust? And God we trust, G.I.B. Yeah, you know what.
I come through with them freestyle thoughts, known for crossing over kids on basketball courts. March 2004, look for my new video game coming out on EA Sports. Fight Night 2004, Big Tig guaranteed to knock you and your moms to the floor. Hey, Shaka Zulu and my fan, we be keeping it tight. In the A, Tigger we don't play. Round here, Mad Links, he provides the sound. Big Tig, boogie down, yeah, I breaks him down. Chingaling, he about to come back for round two. You know how me and Chingaling do.
Yeah, it's two guns up, like it's D block, but it's B block, bigger street block. Never go nowhere without my heat cop. See, I leave police shot. You know me off top in the Lexus drop. Dirty look here, I got Jews, I got the cop. Me Chingaling, and I do my thing-a-ling on the scene once again with a little bling-a-ling. Hold on my team, dirty. Look here, I smash you just like a new whip. I might crash you. You know how it go once I'm on the killing flow. Oh, I'm from the STL 314 MO, St. Louis.
Hey, Chingaling. Watch the video, man.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Hey, you went back in, dog. What's up?
Rap was rap. Jay, what you think, Jay? You muted.
I give it about, my bad. I give it about C plus B minus.
Which one?
About B minus.
You B minus on that thing?
Yeah.
What about Tigger?
He tried, so I give him a C plus, a C for effort.
You know? They said a C for effort though. That's crazy. Rip?
Yeah, he get a straight B. You know what I'm saying? No minus, no plus. Tig get a B minus. You know what I'm saying? He tried to hold him up. I think my man ran out of flow for a moment there. He had to get a little break in there, then came back again to finish it up.
You know? So, yeah. Now, Chingy, I ain't never liked Chingy at all. I don't remember none of his songs. What song yet?
Stop playing. He had to jump with Snoop. He had another one too.
He had another jump with Tyrese.
He had the jump with Jason Weaver too. That One Call Away. That was hot for like a little bit.
One Call Away.
Yeah, that was a jump too.
Maybe
When he brought Rudy Huxtable back, that video was live then. When she had that thong on, you don't remember that, dog.
Oh, you said Rudy Huxtable?
Yeah, he brought Rudy Huxtable back. Put her on that thong.
Yeah,
oh, that's the same song I'm talking about.
Yeah.
With Jason Weaver.
Yeah.
I probably got to listen to a song or something. Then I probably remember. I don't remember that at all. Yeah, but I gotta give him a B. Now he could have got B plus. Most of that shit was written. Like when he came back in, at the end he started coming off top of his head a little more. But in the beginning, that was all written down.
It's all written down.
Yeah. And he fucked up and forgot.
Yeah, the telephone.
Forget a written joint.
So
he could have got a B plus 8 because he was flowing the flow tight. You know what I'm saying? He was saying some nice shit in that joint. And he didn't keep it one tone. He was nice. You know what I'm saying? But it was written though. So, but when he came back in, it was more freestyle than written in. So he ain't fuck up then either. So he was B. I give him a B. I get my man C plus too. But to me, like I tell you, he good as shit freestyle. He could just freestyle just as good as bebop. Because freestyle, like I said, it's like anything off the top of your head. He literally do that. You know what I'm saying?
Tigger overall, as far as the Rap City in the Basement, him overall, he's an A.
Oh yeah. I give him big ups for doing everything he did for the culture. I don't even think he know what he's doing, but that shit was huge.
Yeah, Rap City in the Basement was huge. But like how he be coming in and how he be managing the show is, you know, I give him.
He held him accountable. He made him freestyle. Like you weren't coming on the show and just sitting here talking to me. You going in his booth. You see what I'm saying? So everybody came there prepared themselves for that. Like today, you don't have rappers preparing themselves for on-spot rapping. You know what I'm saying? They're all just straight studio rappers now.
Yeah, they don't see the point in it. They can make a good finished product. They don't care about it.
Yeah, everybody.
And then if you do got somebody that rap, they're freestyle.
Like you never, today, they don't go on shows and get put under the gun. Like nigga, show me you can rap. There's no shows that make them do that now. Nothing make them get up and show their skills. So if you want to come on Tigger joint, which everybody had to come on as a rapper, you see what I'm saying? So when you come on there, you're gonna go in this booth where you fuck up or not. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people fucked up in that booth. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like everybody went smooth. Like nigga, you going in there. He had Bob Marley's son in there one time. Bob Marley's son don't rap, but that nigga was just saying anything. You know what I'm saying? And it sounded tight too. So that's how it is.
Damian Marley.
Who?
You talking about the top Damian Marley?
Damian Marley, yeah. He was in
the I think I seen that one. He had Welcome to John Rock.
Yeah. And I like that. I fucks with Tigger, man. Tigger gets big ups from me, dog. He held it down and put him on the fire. Like the other shows back then, they put them to the fight. You know what I'm saying? They just interviewed and played around and all that bullshit. That nigga was like, nigga, y'all coming in the booth. Like one show, Lil' Kim was like, I don't want to go to the booth. Some shit she was saying. And the commercial came back on. He was like, you going in the booth. Took her ass in that joint. She said a little bit. That's that time she came back and said some hot bullshit and then left again. She didn't really have anything ready. That's what you want. You know what I'm saying? You want to take them in there and just rap, man. And I give Tigger big credit. He can do that. He rap freestyle easy. And then he forced people on the spot. I used to like that shit.
They need to be. Some rappers got put on the spot now, but then that's when you see them there faded away.
Yeah. You rarely see rappers under 25 right now freestyle. You don't see that on TV no more. Like they got access to YouTube. They could be freestyling all day long. You don't hear it. You don't see it. You don't do nothing. You don't see them on shows freestyling. Like a rapper back in the day, any show he went on, he tried to freestyle somewhere before he left. You see what I'm saying? It was your whole point. Before I leave here, I'm freestyling whether they want me to or not. You know what I'm saying? You had to. But now they don't even give a fuck about freestyling or nothing.
Nah.
They just want to talk.
Culture changed, dog.
Yeah,
the culture got more lazy.
If you rap on the spot, man, that's it right there. All that shit, getting reference track from people and shit, you just go in the studio, rap it, and then that's it for you. That's bullshit. You ain't no rapper, man.
Yeah, doing that.
You need
Doing
somebody
that is like making an OnlyFans page.
You know? You need somebody in the culture right now to hold people feet to the fire. Like, nigga, are you a rapper for it? Like, Snitch 9 was the pop up. Hey, freestyle, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Nothing. Can't do it.
They did that to Lil Yachty.
He fucked up. Hell yeah.
Big time. And you don't even hear from that nigga no more. Matter of fact, he on high too.
Look, made himself look real dumb.
But they don't go off their rapping skills. They go off of just enough rap, and they go off their promotion skills.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's it. That's all they want. They about the money. They ain't about their culture and all that shit no more, dog.
That's why you see them, they in and then they faded away.
Exactly.
That too. I mean, it's like bubble gum. You know, you listen to that shit for a minute, then you gonna spit that shit out. Be like, all right, I'm good. But that's what it is.
Some people might linger around a little longer than usual because of certain shit like Snitch 9.
Yeah.
I don't know why this motherfucker still hanging around.
He know how to promote. He tell you that. He know how to promote and he get you some bread.
That was rap. So everybody tuning in. That's crazy though. Y'all ain't hear motherfucker. Should be talking about rap. Dr. Dre wife.
Yep, she won $2 million a month.
A month.
The fuck you need $2 million a month?
A month.
She got to keep up with the age. She got the kids.
A month.
Shit, her kids grown. Get the fuck out of here. I wish I would.
Exactly, dog.
Kids grown.
Well, she want to take care of her grown kids.
Like
I got that. They come to me if they need something. They come to me. Wish I would. Give $2 million.
Kids are grown. We divorced. We don't give you $2 million for again.
A month.
Like what? But you could just live good with some youngin. Fuck out of here.
That's good. What the fuck do you spend $2 million a month on?
A month.
I can't say yay or nay on this subject.
What the fuck?
I can't say
$24 million a year, nigga. No motherfucking way.
Only reason why I could say yay or nay on this one is because Dr. Dre got his dirt too, and it's probably finally catching up to him.
Yeah, you remember he used to beat Shorty ass.
He beat all his.
He used to beat all of the shorties' asses.
But they knew that. Ain't nobody tell you stay and take them punches
and take them body blows.
Nigga, bitch beat me up.
They got, matter of fact, they got Joe Budden on now. Shorty talking about he bruised the ribs or some shit.
Yeah.
You know the Shorty threw the 2 apples. He used to fuck with her.
Oh, Yancey. Not Yancey.
Tahiri.
Yeah.
Tahiri.
2 apples to main man face. Y'all remember that shit?
Yeah.
And the whole time Joe Budden used to fuck with her. So
yeah, he did.
He go on his podcast and talk about that situation, right? On the show, like we do, right? So he talked about it, but he went in and started talking about, yeah, they thinking like they ain't in a relationship and all this bullshit. So she go on a motherfucking podcast the next day, and the dude was asking her about getting beat by men. So she started going in a situation where men was beating her, but she never said anybody's name, right?
Yeah.
So dude was like, who are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Because it can't be dude you was just on the show with, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because you talking about past this, right? So she was like, oh, this was past relationship. So he's like, that's Joe? Like that. She was like, she just started crying. She ain't answering nothing. She just started crying, like, crying. So dude was like, okay, Joe bruised your ribs and all that? She's like, yeah. Fucked her up. So he go back on the podcast. The next day he on a podcast and go in on dude that interviewed her. Like he said dude supposed to call him and gave him a heads up about that joint about to be played. No. Like what?
No, I ain't doing that.
What?
I'm not giving you no heads up, nigga. You fucked her up. You already know that. What do you mean?
Yeah, he tripping.
I'm not giving you no heads up, nigga. Fuck you. Like, why am I gonna give you heads up for what? So he beefing with dude on the podcast, on his podcast. He went about 30 minutes on that. I don't like the niggas that's with him. He got 2 white dudes with him, right? He got another dude with him too. So it's like 4. 2 white dudes and he got a black dude. And I don't understand why they don't. This nigga's beating a bitch. The bitch is on national TV saying this nigga was beaten. And they defended him. Like, oh yeah, he was wrong for putting that out there on the air without giving you a heads up. Like, what? Is that what y'all talking about now? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can't sit beside him and defend him with that shit. That's just crazy.
Be surprised.
Niggas just on the podcast with him just defending that shit. Then her, I can imagine being in a relationship with her. That bitch hit the nigga with 2 apples, dog.
Yeah.
Everybody saw this nigga. That bitch hit him with an apple. And before he can even wipe this off, another apple hit him. That quick, Slim. So we already know this bitch can turn up. You know what I'm saying? I was with cameras on her. Shit. So I know her and Joe probably was in that joint wrestling and all types.
Yeah, right now.
She probably was fucking him up. But yeah, I just don't like motherfuckers. All right, she saying he beat you, but y'all can't sit beside him and defend the shit. Like, you gotta be like, Joe, did you do that, dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't sit beside him with that he beat a bitch shit and defend him, help him defend that shit. Nah, yeah. Joe, if I'm sitting there and I'm on his podcast, I'm like, Joe, hold on. You put your hand on that bitch? For real, dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, talk to me. Let us know what's happening here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna defend you because dude put it out. Nah.
The next thing you know, Me Too movement come knocking on your door.
You know? You defending the motherfucker that beat this bitch ass? What's wrong with you? I'm not
gonna be careful with that. Once YouTube get a hold of you, that's it.
The milk. I know I do the milk thing. I put that milk in your head.
You heard about R. Kelly.
I'm not wrestling with you.
You're not wrestling up? You ain't Mike Tyson out there, Joe?
Why you get that shit out of your eyes? I'm in my car. Out. You know what I'm saying? You don't see me no more. I ain't one of them niggas who be arguing with you at all.
Yeah, I be walking out.
There must be a reason. I feel like I fucked up. I'm gonna take this eating. I'm gonna let you go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? But every day, I'll keep hearing new shit. No, I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of nigga gonna wake up every day arguing with you. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? You get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't together no more. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna tell that bitch. Hey, we not together no more, okay? We not arguing. Yeah, arguing no more. Okay, we over.
We over?
Nah, yeah, we over for sure.
Nah, y'all ain't over.
You know, some girls is like arguing, dog. You know, like they like just talking about shit. Like, bitch, I don't even know what you're talking about right now. I wasn't even paying attention. What you say? You know what I'm saying? You're arguing about 20 minutes. You ain't even paying attention to this shit. Like, fuck that. I gotta live a life that's, like I say, healthy and free for me. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is Third Perspective Podcast. That's Jay. Radical Rail up top. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Next week on our podcast, we'll have a retired officer. We're going to interview him. Lawrence Hunter. You know what I'm saying? Interview him next week. That'll be Wednesday. But you can catch us Monday. We'll be here Monday with sports. You know what I'm saying? Radical Rail got something to tell y'all before we leave, though.
You know? Don't forget about our promotion we got going on. You follow Third Perspective Podcast. You also follow Rail Media on YouTube. And then, of course, my main one. You know, come watch me play Madden on my Twitch TV, Rail.com, Rail82.com. And you get to pick anything off the Howling Crafts website. Go check it out. See some things on there you like. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do the giveaway when we hit 100 followers on either the Third Perspective Podcast or 50 followers on Rail Gaming. You know what I'm saying? But I might do 2 giveaways, you know. So if I hit the 50 followers on Rail Gaming, then I'll come back and do the one when we hit the 100 on Third Perspective too. But, you know, just follow, you know. Don't take much. You ain't really doing nothing. All you're doing is hitting that one little button. Subscribe button right there. And you know what I'm saying? You enter yourself in there. 2 seconds out your day. 2 seconds out your day. Make your burner count if you want to. You know what I'm saying? You can even turn notifications off. I wouldn't, but, you know. But they can't hurt you. But, yeah, again, that website is Howling Crafts. Check them out. You go in there and look. They got decent price stuff. They got shirts, waist beads, anklets. You name it, they got it. Necklaces. They can make stuff too.
You know? That's real. Jay, something to say before we get out of here? Remember, on their website, you get things custom made too. Anything you want. Really? So you get the 100 subscribers, 50 subscribers on Rail. Once y'all subscribe, you in and running. You know? Jay.
Yeah, hit me up on the PSN network, I'm sorry, loud_pack_8086 on the PSN. I'm not buying no more games for PS4 no more. PS5 coming up soon.
Uh-oh. Real ain't ready for the PS5.
Not at all, dog. But that Jay, you gotta go get that 21, man. Which was good. You ain't get
that
2K. He don't fuck with the 2K21.
Yeah, I fuck with it. I'm gonna get it. I've already pre-ordered for the P5 though.
You gonna be waiting a minute then, dog.
You got that P5.
Yeah, he ain't got nothing yet. But good luck with that.
I'm trying. Yeah, I wanted to see what's up with that jump.
That P5, man. That 21, that 2K. Get that one too. You know what I'm saying, dog?
You ain't ready for that, dog.
2K come out tomorrow.
I know.
Hey, so
it's on PS. It's on PlayStation 4. It's on the PlayStation 4 store now.
PlayStation. People still play PlayStation?
Stop playing, dog.
You know? Stop playing. So hey, everybody tune in right now. We appreciate it a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? We here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays as usual. You know what I'm saying? Radical Rail, Jay, as usual. Usual suspects. You know what I'm saying? I'm Rad B.I.D. Jones. That's Rabbit for the Internet Foods. You know what I'm saying? This is the Third Perspective Podcast. I appreciate everybody. We're trying to reach 4,000 down plays on our podcast. We will celebrate. We're trying to celebrate some of these landmarks, but they happen so fast we don't get a chance to celebrate them. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we can celebrate the 4,000 mark. You know what I'm saying? Next week on our podcast when we interview the former police officer. On Wednesday, I'll be on our podcast Wednesday. So until then, we appreciate you a whole lot, dog. You know what I'm saying, dog? And we out.